everybody, and welcome to Testimonies with Tina. I'm Tina Tinkerton, and today we have 3 amazing testimonies from 3 amazing guests. Are you ready? Let's dive in. My first guest is a VIP. He's a Roman centurion. Can you tell us all about your experience there?
Yes, hello Tina. Well, I heard Jesus was in Capernaum, and one of my servants was in bed, paralyzed and in so much pain. And I wanted to tell Jesus all about my servant.
Yes.
So I told Jesus about my servant, and he wanted to come all the way to my house. So I said to him, you know what, you don't have to come all the way to my house. You have authority just like me. When I tell somebody to do something, they just do it. And I knew that if he said my servant would be healed, he would be.
Wow, isn't that incredible? Jesus wasn't even in the same room as him, and he healed him. That is so cool. Next up, we have someone who would rather stay anonymous. Ma'am, would you please share your testimony with us? So tell us all about your experience.
Yes, well, I heard that Jesus was coming to the town that I lived in, and I don't like being in crowds, and I usually stay home alone. But this time I decided to go and see this Jesus, because I've heard of his healing miracles, and I had faith that he'll heal me too.
You know Jesus too? Please go on.
So I didn't want to bother Jesus, and so I pushed through the crowd and thought to myself, if I just touch the hem of his robe, I'd be healed.
Just as him. That's amazing. What happened next?
Well, I didn't expect Jesus to know that I touched him because there was a crowd around him, but he did. And he instantly turned around to see who had been healed by him. And nervously, I had confessed that it was me. Do you know what he did?
Oh no, he must have been so mad. Was he mad?
Not at all. Jesus was so kind. He told me because of my faith, I had been healed.
That is so incredible that he healed you just from touching his hem of his clothing. Next up, you are not going to believe this. We've got the man whose friends lowered him through the roof. So please come. Welcome to my show. Can you please tell us all about your experience?
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here.
So I've got to hear this. Your friends lowered you through a roof. Why on earth did they do that?
Well, you see, I was paralyzed and I tried to get into the house where Jesus was performing healing miracles.
Jesus, the same man they were talking about. Go on.
Actually, yes. You see, that day the house was very crowded where he was, so they couldn't get me through the door. So they made another plan. They carried me onto the roof, still on my mat. They made a hole in the roof and they lowered me right in front of Jesus and healed me.
Wow, your friends really had faith that Jesus was going to heal you.
Yes, they really did have faith. And right there on the mat, I was healed.
What an incredible testimony. What amazing testimonies we've heard today. They all got healed from different things, but the common thing is they had faith in Jesus, and Jesus healed them all. Now that I've heard about Jesus, I can believe that he can heal us. It's so amazing that he has such an incredible healing power. Join us next time as we hear more testimonies. A man spoke to a donkey, found a coin in fishes. Okay. We're going to speak to a man who found a coin in a fish's mouth and spoke to a donkey. I'm Tina Tinkerton. Keep sharing those testimonies. Bye!
Hi guys, and welcome to today's lesson. Weren't those videos so cool? What did you guys think of it?
I thought it was so amazing that God was able to heal in so many different ways.
It was so cool. I got to learn so much that I never knew before.
Well, isn't it incredible to look at those stories and know that when Jesus was here on earth, he healed so many people? But did you know that right now, today, Jesus is still healing? So, I've got Lauren and Claire here to help me, and today we're in the kitchen, and we're going to use a bowl full of water, some cinnamon, and some dish soap to help us understand what it means when God heals us. So, this cinnamon is going to represent all the sickness and all the bad stuff in our lives. And now, maybe you get sick, or maybe someone you know gets really sick. And that's really difficult. But did you know that Jesus heals us?
That's so cool. I have a verse for that, by the way.
You do?
I do.
Oh yes, Matthew 8 verse 17.
He takes away our sicknesses and removes our diseases.
He takes away our sicknesses and he removes our diseases. Now the he that verse is talking about is Jesus. So this dish soap is going to represent Jesus. And when Jesus comes into our lives, he takes away all the sicknesses. He takes away all the diseases. Can you see all the empty spots forming? Do you guys want to try?
Yes. Please. Matthew 8 verse 17. He takes away our sicknesses and removes our diseases.
Matthew 8 verse 17. He takes away our sicknesses and removes our diseases.
That's so cool. Now guys, it's so incredible to know that Jesus heals us and he heals our families. But sometimes, if that person doesn't get healed, that can be really difficult for us to understand. But the important thing to remember is that God has a much bigger plan than we could ever understand. And sometimes his plan is to heal that person immediately. And sometimes he wants us to pray a little bit longer. Sometimes he wants to use a doctor or medicine to help heal that person. Sometimes God's plan is not at all what we thought it would be, but he is still a good God, he is still faithful, and he still has an amazing plan. So today, we're going to take these plasters and we're going to write down testimonies. Maybe God has healed you, or maybe he's healed someone in your life that you know. Write it down. Or maybe you're praying for God to heal someone. Write that down too and pop it into your ark. See you guys next week. Bye.
Brandon, it's
Hey,
time
Andy.
to open the week. Did you
Yeah.
forget?
Just wait.
Wait.
Yeah, just wait.
Wait for what?
You'll see. Just wait.
But Brandon, it's time. Oh. What's that?
Yeah. That's my joke of the week reminder.
That's your reminder?
Yeah, I've gotten better. I now put a reminder in my phone to know, and now I'm never going to be late again.
I thought someone was phoning you.
Yeah, I'm growing as a person.
That's very smart. Well done.
Thank you.
So what's the joke?
So this one is from Alice, age 7,
Mm-hmm.
and it's, what do you call cheese that's not yours?
I don't know what.
Nacho cheese!
Nacho cheese.
So good.
That's so funny.
Amazing.
I am hungry now though. Can we Spur or something?
Oh, what about some pizza?
Oh, how about
Let's go get some pizza.
nachos?
Nachos! I love it.
Nachos with nacho cheese.
I love it because it's nachos.
Well done, guys. Remember, send us an email with your name, your age, and your jokes. See you next week. Bye.
Bye, guys.